A beloved news anchor would go missing in Mason City, Iowa. Over 20 years later, her family still holds out hope that they will find justice for her. This is the case of Jodie Huisentrut. Viewer discretion is advised. Before I dive into the details of this case is close to my heart considering I grew up in Mason City. I heard a lot about Jodie Huisentrut's case, and I even as an adult lived less than 1 block from her former apartment complex. On June 27, 1995, Jodie Huisentrut would oversleep for her news anchor job at KIMT in Mason City, Iowa. The KIMT headquarters was located about a mile, maybe a mile and a half from Jodie's apartment. A coworker would call her and wake her up, and she would tell her coworker that she had overslept and that she was on her way. That would be the last anybody would hear or see Jodie Huisentrut alive. According to reports and according to neighbors, they heard a scream, and then they seen a white van speed out of the apartment complex parking lot. When Jodi didn't show up for work, her coworkers immediately called Mason City Police, and when they arrived on the scene, they discovered a puzzling scene. Jodi's car keys had been bent, and the key was still inside of her car lock. Her purse and other personal belongings were scattered along the parking lot, leading those to believe that Jodi was entering her car before someone came up behind her and abducted her. While over the years, police has had many theories and many suspects came about, nothing solid was ever confirmed. And then I remember in 2018, there were billboards posted all throughout Mason City accusing certain police officers and certain deputies of being corrupt and being involved in Jodie Huisentrut's case. Many rumors swirled about the town as to where Jodi could be and who would be responsible for her mysterious disappearance. Many people claim that a Mason City officer and some of his co-workers were responsible for abducting and murdering Jodi due to her exposing, or was finna expose, the corrupt nature of the police department. There were also rumors that Jodi had a stalker who had abducted her and killed her and then buried her underneath what is now Planet Fitness in Mason City. Other rumors swirl that Jodi had a fling, and whoever she had a fling with was responsible for her disappearance. Whatever the case, as of 2023 and 2024, Jodie Huisentrut has never been found, dead or alive, and there is no evidence leading police to her whereabouts or her remains. Her family still holds out hope that somebody somewhere knows where the missing news anchor is. If you or someone you know has information on the case of Jodie Huisentrut, you are urged to call the Mason City Police Department, or you can contact the FBI in Iowa.